Morayks and his band.
Thank you.
What a way of introduction.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much. Yeah.
And I love the outfits. Yes, it must be the Scottish blood.
Yeah, it looks like that. We do have it in Limpopo, Mphahlele. We do wear the skirt.
The kilt.
They call it the kilt in Scotland, but we do call it, we do have our own name.
So how come that it ended up in this side of the world?
Well, I think it's important that we introduce other colors of the flag of South Africa. We need to know. Some people don't know that in Limpopo we do have such tradition.
Yes.
So I think it's important that...
certainly people are known for their vibrant fabrics there.
Yes. So I thought, you know what, let's showcase our cultures so that the world out there will know that
we are Afropolitan.
We do have, you know what I mean? We are Afropolitan.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Morayks, it's a pleasure to have you on the World Show stage. And I also must say welcome to those who've come for the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
The last time you were on the World Show, I think a lot has happened since then. You had just released the album.
Yeah, the album is out now.
Yes. And it's not just out, but I think it's been taking you places.
Yeah, definitely. I've taught South Africa at large.
Yes.
Doing a tour. This year I'm doing a tour.
With your band?
Yeah, with my band. So I was doing Grahamstown, Cape Town, Kimberley, Mphahlele, Venda, so yeah, a lot of places.
And your album won you an award?
Yes, the album won an award for Best African Jazz, the SATMA Awards last year.
Yes.
So yeah, it's really amazing.
Yes. And you know, for those who might have missed when you came on the World Show before, I met Morayks at Baseline. It was Africa Day celebrations.
Yes.
And Vusi Mahlasela was one of the headline acts.
That's correct.
And this young man came to me I think it was before they performed. He said, I've got a CD for you. Here it is, you've got to take it. He was working with Vusi Mahlasela.
That's correct. Yeah, I was with Tulu. I was with Tulu,
Yes, and I took that album home. I think it took me a few days before I listened.
That's correct.
And I called him and I said, wow, what an offering.
Wow.
Yeah.
One weed.
Yes. But there are people like Vusi. I think there's a couple of them maybe. Vusi is one of your mentors.
That's correct.
Are you still working with him?
I'm still working with him, not full time though, because I've been busy with the album. I've been traveling a lot of places, so we only meet at certain point. But mostly he set me free, you know.
Yes.
Go know the world. Go talk to the world. Sail.
That's the sign of a great mentor.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can't keep me forever, you know.
Yes.
Gotta go.
Yes. But from those experiences, and I think you've not just worked with Vusi, but there are other great artists. That you've worked really around the world with.
Say again?
That you've worked around the world with.
Yes.
How have those experiences impacted on the sound you bring us today?
You know, it really did much to the music that I'm doing, because sometimes when you are at one comfortable place, you tend to do one thing monotonously all the time. But when you know all these places and working with different people, you tend to have a color, different deliverance in your music from what you have absorbed all over.
Yes.
So it really did much difference, because now the music, the CD, when you're listening to it, you can hear that this person has traveled. This person has a lot of knowledge in what they're doing. Because anybody can enjoy any track. It's not typical. From the first track until the 13th track, it's so many different colors.
So in a way, what you're saying, you have strong traditional elements, but they're not just localized to one specific area.
Yes, they are a bit urbanized, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just because we need to move with time. We need to keep the originality. At the same time, we need to be relevant to the time.
I think you've summed up exactly what appeals to me so much about your music.
Sure.
Is the honoring of traditions, and specifically various South African traditions.
That's correct.
It's not just your own ethnicity.
Yes. That's correct.
Did you find that was an important factor when you put the album together?
Did I find it well?
Important to make sure that you represented different ethnicities from within Southern Africa.
Yeah, I found it very important, because I might be coming from Limpopo, but the music, it's not played to Limpopan people only. You know, we have Xhosas, we have white people, we have different people. So I must accommodate them.
And even I see the inclusion of the beautiful violin.
Jackie Masekela.
Yes.
Yes.
A big hand for him, please, as well. Morayks, live and unplugged on the Kaya FM stage.